Hi, we're Rob and Kathy. Join us in our travels in Australia and beyond. Good morning, viewer. And as you can see, we're no longer on the beautiful Central Coast. We're at Sydney Airport. Today we're heading off to Portugal. We've been there before, so there's going to be a few different experiences to share with you. And we'll be flying premium economy, so that's going to be really interesting as well. So a bit more from me as the flight goes on. Accompanying me on the journey are Kathy, our daughter Alex, and granddaughter Georgia. And so our adventure began.
Thank you. Hello, how are you going?
First thing you notice about premium economy is the extra room. The noise-cancelling headphones are great. And the tray table emerges from the armrest. Not long into our flight, we had our first snack. And this was followed by lunch. For a more comprehensive look at Singapore Airlines Premium Economy, check out our video on the flight from Sydney to Singapore. And it wasn't long until we arrived in Singapore. And again, for a more comprehensive look at Changi Terminal 3, check out our video on the same. But it certainly is a big terminal. We spent over 6 hours there, and then we boarded once more for our flight to Frankfurt, and we settled in for a long haul. Another meal was served, and then a seemingly endless night. Another meal, pretty sure this was breakfast. And we arrived, rather travel-worn, at Frankfurt. Another fairly lengthy stay at Frankfurt of 5 hours. We sampled the fine cuisine at Starbucks. This was what we ate, although I'm not 100% sure what meal this actually was. Then, in keeping with the rules of international travel, we went outside the terminal and into Frankfurt, so we could now say officially we've been to Germany. Then, after what seemed like forever, our last flight to Lisbon was on the board. Another boarding. This time on TAP, the Portuguese national carrier. And this time, success, a window seat. And we departed Frankfurt for a 3-hour flight to Lisbon. And finally, after 36 hours, 3 international flights, and 18,426 kilometres, we arrived at our accommodation. The building is called Panoramic Living. It's a serviced apartment in the Oriente district. And up to the 15th floor. Apartment 15B, and time for a quick tour. Now let's bear in mind, this wasn't as we walked in, we had been there for a few days. A good sized lounge room, and just look at that view. That's the Vasco da Gama Bridge, 17 kilometres of it. We enter a very well-appointed kitchen. Also had a washer and dryer, which proved very useful. First of 2 bedrooms for Alex and our granddaughter Georgia. And they had their own bathroom. A little ways down the hall, and you've got an ensuite bathroom, plenty of room. And the master bedroom, again with that view. And here we are on the 15th floor. I'll leave this episode with the Australian favourite Bluey, in Portuguese of course. Stay tuned for episode 2 of our adventures in Lisbon.